The bar, Danny Morrison. Right, Nat Germanos is alongside me still. Nat, tell me about the Texas Super Kings and the changes. Would be a bit of West Indian knowledge. Look how many West Indians are in that Knight Riders team. And of course,
Two fascinating team selections to go for this. Changes come for the home side. Super Kings have left out a batter in the shape of Miller to open things up. Alongside Faf du Plessis season. Over the two, up towards 2 runs per ball. Here comes Ali Khan.
Each day, each night, as it were, is big because it's about trying to get.
First runs go to Smith Patel. Should be a comfortable couple. Nicely on top of the bounce. It'll be the first boundary. It was pounding, but good reaction from Faf du Plessis. Gets on top of the pounce and gets 4.
Brilliant shot, but presence of mind as well. You might just use the pace of that and let it go with the wind in that direction. But there's a
review from Jason Holder and the LA Knight Riders. I think everyone thought it was first innings. Chip down the ground, beats mid off. And the outfield is quick as ever. It'll race for 4 more. It's 11 for none.
Beautiful drive then. We're going to make sure he keeps it straight. Yeah, top strike. Absolutely no to go, 3 or 4 yards. Still couldn't catch up with it. A nice start.
Bowlers, is that true? What do you guys bowl? Well, we need some bowling. They need some help as well, the Knight Riders. Tell me, what do you... And let's see your sign, TSK plus Taco Tuesdays. Show us.
Taco Tuesday!
Plenty of taco.
Clipped into the leg side, man out there. Takes the catch in the wicket that there is tonight. And that's a Faf du Plessis, and it belongs to Shadley van Schalkwijk.
Save Badar. Look at this, what a strike that is. He feels he's hit that really well and then likes and gobbles up the catch. Oh, to go, and it's a big strike that for the Knight Riders. It's 17 for 1.
And get a big one. Lots of promise in this young man.
And on there.
Nicely guided away. It'll be a boundary for a side. This is the second, 21 for 1.
Yeah, lovely. Decision to get it into the gap, to get started. They still need to end.
First time in cognizant Major League Cricket history down at the Broward County Stadium in Lauderhill. Really looking forward. Elegant cricket stroke. Just a punch behind square on the offside. Smith Patel.
Decent touch. You want us to take your chance. Did well enough to get another opportunity.
Support of his wife Nirali and everyone around him for his adopted country. Good stroke. Nice use of the feet. Couple of bounces. Gets to the rope. 4 more.
That's more like it. Good intent. Looks to get to the pitch. And even if he had not, signals the intent and it puts the bowler under pressure. Not too long to go in this power play.
Not quite out of the middle. Mid-on comes around. Alex Hale. Well judged for a couple of reasons. He's running across the advertising hoardings and he's got big Dre as his second.
Right off the middle of the bat. Also because it's going towards sort of mid-off, there's that little and keeps it up for Hales to get across and make the catch. Another one bites the dust. 33 for 2. Up nicely.
Is this going to be a chance at deep backward square? Schalkwijk. Stoinis hit a 6 off his first delivery in the last game. Tries to repeat the dose.
Pulled back. is just into back of a length here. And trying to help. And he just gets a top edge. Shot was on, it's just an error in the execution. Keep a hold of that because that came down with icicles on it. The big rig, Marcus Stoinis, gone.
A couple of days ago, has now come in an entirely different situation. Just able to get a touch, a fine. You got a welcome boundary.
You got to take those opportunities, don't you? Just a little bit straight. Just kind of smothered it in the end. Flicked out really with the middle finger.
Can't complete the hat-trick. What, this 3 overs outside the power play, so he can help them at the back end where they've struggled. He's of course got his other. They'll just sneak in.
It was literally punt, not a flurry of a follow through. Just bat meeting ball, bang, bottom hand. Sound crisp as well. And then the outfield we know is this deck.
And he's getting some lateral movement, which Smith Patel hits with.
Yeah, you mentioned about Jason Holder. There'll be players, all-rounders, who don't necessarily want to bowl themselves. Just a counter punch didn't work this time.
Delicately played. Rutherford will give up the chase. So from the first 5 balls, then the boundary, 56 for 3.
Yeah, wide. And that allowed, even though the ball was too deep and how late, he took it out of the keeper's gloves almost. Shafane Rutherford.
In the Texas Super Games come out with that intent. And maybe that will be the one boundary Jason Holder will be happy with, because the ball has done something.
Yeah, really squared him up. Came in wide of the crease, looking to kind of help it on the leg side. Then it.
Deep fine leg, deep fine leg. Rutherford was in 2 minds whether to go for the catch or not to. 70 for 3.
It was a good short delivery. Field was set for that as well. And unfortunately a boundary.
Leg side. They wanted a catch. He stuck one hand out. And in the end, Shadley van Schalkwyk.
Well, just to elaborate a bit more on the point you're making, Natalie, is that, yeah, it is hard to pick up the pavilion area there. See, it's coming out of a shadow, then back into sun, and it was almost like he was hurried and thought, oh.
Right, he's got very little control of this, it seemed, but he still manages at least to get 4. First 4 in 10 balls, and it'll end the over. It's 87 for 3.
Yeah, what a nuisance, because he bowled it wide. Yeah, it's a top edge, but Smith Patel is all
similar, and the wind not being as strong. If we may not see as high a score.
To get into a groove and score against Sunil Narayan takes some doing, but that is very, very handsome.
Looks very comfortable on the sweep shot. Really well square of the wicket. He just looks very comfortable in coming down. He gets down quickly, head over the ball.
We ladies and gents. Speaking of ladies and gents.
Tanvir, thanks a lot for your time. Just now I saw you on the boundary here, you know, not playing today, but talking to Saif. But
against aggressive batters, what type of... There we go, there's a nice wicket.
That's a wicket for you. You brought your team luck. Back up to you guys.
Certainly luck going the way of LA Knight Riders. Trying to manufacture something, Smith Patel, maybe feeling the pressure of good tight bowling from Dre Russ. Has allowed the wicket to fall.
Yeah, he's earned this. He's been fairly full outside. Yeah, got top edge to 4, but he got his man. Smith Patel was the one who top edged that one. a wide than that bumper, but he's...
Donovan Ferreira makes his way to the crease.
Listen to someone like Sonny and see what he has for you, and you try and stick to your plans. You try and really make the batter hit to the long side, hit into the breeze, and then you try and do your homework. Where's he not going to hit me for 4, and you try and bowl there as much as you can. But it's a little bit of Mickey Mouse. You try and sometimes bluff him.
Thought maybe from the bowler, but yeah, Pommy Mbunga said it at the pitch report. You've got to get 200 to be. Oh, hashtag love a cut Ferreira. Very nice. First boundary.
Ball is going across the right-hander, and you're asking the batter to hit into the breeze width. But that is exactly what has happened in Syrian Lab. Hales won't be able to get there. Mid-off, and back-to-back boundaries ends the 14th. It's 118 for 4.
Missed the Yorker. Ferreira. NTT Maxi. Let's check from Donovan Ferreira.
And it's on the hip, at pace as well, 84 miles an hour. It's an NTT 6, well over that 200.
There's that shot again, extra cover. Donovan F. Amy. Russell, this occasion it was.
He had such a wonderful game against this side. It was match number 5, 32 not out of 16 deliveries.
Oh, as easy as you like, just a little punch down the ground.
And given the fact that it's a remitly speedy delivery, all he had to do was
evening. Oh, smacked. That has gone a long way. 50. It's off just 36 balls, and they need him to go on here.
For the tournament, it also adds to the donation as well by MLC to GPAS. Team 2.
Full toss. And it's banged away for 6. Hear the sound because it's a no ball as well. It's
because they want to push things along towards the end of this innings.
Bang! And that's out of there as well. Oh, yes. Exactly right. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Texas Super Kings. And it's...
But that sort of back of a length ball's been working so well for him. He's gone away from that. Dre Russ really bowled the Yorker very well, but he got...
Anders. Oh, wow. Donovan Ferreira with ferocious power there.
He has absolutely muscled this. Not much of a backlift necessarily, but he comes down so quickly on it. 328 feet. It's just getting bigger and bigger.
Donovan Ferreira. Oh, we'll call him Muscles Ferreira from now on. 6 more.
And this is why he's so valuable to the side. He played in the first couple of games. And
it's working a treat. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Oh, no. Can't believe that. Oh, my goodness. He was pumping just about every ball out the ground.
For him, 179 for 5.
Twists and turns. Here's Kelvin Savage. Shot. Top work that. That's a bowler. Got him. Another one gone.
Problems for TSK because he had the run out. First of all, obviously getting rid of Donovan Ferreira, but it was a complete mix-up and totally unnecessary at that stage as well. It's a good 70 though, very good one. 6 4s and 4 6s from him, 183.
Oh, nearly, very nearly, but they'll collect 4. That's
First time getting an opportunity to play for his new franchise.
up, a long way up. Taken a magnificent over here. The final one has got a wicket to go with a couple.
More about how Dre Russ has finished this. This is brilliant by him. Akil Hussain makes 5, 190 for 7.
Noor Ahmed pumps one out the ground.
Oh, that'll bring a smile to many of the fans here.
No, not quite. Not quite. Completes the catch, and Dre Russ with 2 wickets in the over. A fabulous final over.
Just a few nights ago against San Francisco Unicorns, they made 198, and the Unicorns to spare. 38 from Smit Patel. Just struggled just to find another gear, but they were going.
Well, we've just been given another beautiful sunset, and we're all set for action again. Going for LAKR up at the top. And Alex Hale's a man a little shy of form. Just 32 runs at T20 in professional cricket just a few days ago. He'll be looking for a score. Here we go. Runs immediately belonging to the perfect cover drive from Unmukt Chand.
Zial Haq just looking to see if they've got no issues about that. All it did was swing into the middle. Length was wrong. It wasn't as much shape as he was hoping for.
Franchise teams all around the world.
Nicely played, finds the gap this time. Pounces on the length onto the back foot and precision through the offside.
On over that average of just 6. So 10 runs these two have been able to score, and really for...
And he's got that wicket. Continues, cannot find any rhythm, cannot find any form. Akil Hussain in for his first game of the season. He strikes in his first over.
Marcus Stoinis is in from the circle. You can see that cover point region as well, heavily manned. Hales gleefully, well, maybe not gleefully, Stoinis took it gleefully. Hales goes for 5. Knight Riders now have lost their first.
Well, here's another man woefully out of nick. Bowled him. Oh, a beauty. He's going to be on a hat-trick.
Well, look at the seam position, and it go back in late. That is a beautiful arm. Nitish Kumar did not pick it. Feet were nowhere. And he goes without scoring.
Yeah, it really did change the course that first innings. You felt as though the 200 plus striking over the 5 days we've been here, but Ferreira's bat speed, launching it over long on, absolute joy to watch.
It is. I tell you what, we need to say who they are.
Sorry, Palmer.
Because they're fantastic as golfers.
I see. Stoinis with a good stop there. Yeah, so I'm hoping so. The guys look pretty good. Course suits us, very South African-like here in Dallas. It's hot, it's windy. So yeah, I mean, for me, I think I'll come down again. While the boys are in town, it's super special for me to watch live cricket. I love it. And yeah, to see a ground like this, only 2 guys look after this whole ground. How amazing is that?
Read the green for us, I'm only joking.
Can do.
I'm only joking. Never mind. We'll go on chatting off air. Oh, that's gone for 4. I don't know if you should cheer or not. You're in yellow. You might cheer that one.
Thanks, Bon.
Burmy, and all the best.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
5 done. It's 36 for 2.
At the moment, just 4 runs separating the 2 teams. The Silver Kings lost 1 additional wicket. But Unmukt Chand has been the linchpin of this Knight Riders batting lineup this season. coming off of a spark. Not playing, only played the one game, pick up a couple of wickets with the new ball. Hossein Milnberger. And of course, Zia ul Haq. There's some more intent there. Oh, they'll actually sneak through and get one. But now this is a really interesting time.
Well, but it was all about that man on screen. Hasn't played a game. And they almost, as two right-handers, they need to utilise the wind. Now, you were out there, pretty much the same as the first innings.
I actually think it's decreased a little bit. Like Fafa's been saying, at night it just tends to die down. A bit more human. 44 for 2. And first delivery, the attack against one of the world's best continues.
You kind of want the first delivery to come out just perfect. It didn't. Short and wide. And Umak Chand, who seems to favour this ground.
Surfaces.
You have to get used to each pitch and what it deliveries. The strike rate, Grand Prairie, look at that. So he's come from Oakland and gone.
Gives me the perfect chance to welcome DK Morrison. Danny.
First seen that initiative from MLC and tailgate adoption party. Yeah, lovely. And you and the crew have got quite involved too.
Little tickle, and that's going to be that. Stoinis was targeting that wide, Patel did the rest.
Those whistles are getting a really good working out. And a little cross seamer from Stoinis with his little bag of tricks. Oh dear. Almost going to be a wide. He only just reaches it and feathers it. Butter out for 19, and the Knight Riders are now 55 for 3.
And the new man to the crease is Sherfane Rutherford. He's a fine T20 player, this man, but I don't think... Going to be another over without a boundary. They need over 12 runs per over, not going the Knight Rider. Now you got to remember, Danny, just a couple of nights ago.
Beautiful shots. Just the one bounce. Slightly over-pitched by Noor Ahmed. Hasn't been nailed.
A yippee-yi-yay. He's joining the party here and needs to, so much more. So there's his first boundary, Sherfane Rutherford, standing for a 41-year-old.
Dragged down, helped round the corner. So Teja Mukamala chooses not to come in for probably a leg. Will get us to the halfway stage of the first inning. 13.3 per over. They're the strike rates for this season, so don't read too. Just shy, only inches shy of Faf du Plessis. Another good stop. You want to get those flavours, you can get your tickets on tickets.majorleaguecricket.com. Come and enjoy. Down the leg side, I think Rushaine Samuels doesn't hear anything, ends up extending. Even the avid watchers of the game like us really can. Not too sure why they felt.
On that, this is a beauty. A little bit of flick, zips it through. Geez, he'd be furious. Umuk Chand that he's missed out, but he got stuck in a runnable 30 when he was going at about 140 with the strike rate. It is now the fourth.
Gonna need something miraculous from here. Let's get down to Nikhil Uttamchandani.
4 wickets in the first 10.5 overs. What has pleased you about the way you guys have bowled so far?
I think we've sort of a good way into the power play, defending a decent score. So I think it was a tactical change.
6 in a row is crazy.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. I think he's going to send out the physio to toss the next game. That's our tactic. But it's okay. I think hopefully later in the tournament it'll change for him.
What was the conversation at the halfway stage about the 197 that they got?
I think that
Donovan Ferrer bowling to Rutherford just squeezes it past Faf du Plessis at point. So 73 for 4. Your team composition, Albie. Noticing your overseas players, the overseas guy.
A little bit of X factor with the fast bowlers.
We spoke to Liv Golf's Dean Burmester earlier, and he
really needs a massive. Batters have got to do something very special. There's no doubt that Pell and Rutherford are capable of that. There'll be constant conversations between Faf. Real timing on the shot.
It'll take him a little while. Yes, he's fit and going and raring to go, but probably not quite. Good gas. Generally hits the pitch hard, can swing it, and he rushes onto bat.
Giving him no pace to work with. The umpire's not happy though. No, that. Noor Ahmed finally gets to celebrate a wicket. It's been a long this season, and that's the third time he's got Rutherford out.
Yes, through him. He's trying to swing off his feet there. And Noor Ahmed can celebrate the departure of Shafane Rutherford. The Knight Riders in.
Good for him to be back in the side. It's another quiet over. Run rate continues to climb. 84. It's been quite a long wait for Texas Super Kings to be in a good position, and a long wait for Noor Ahmed as well to pick up another. Is this possibly the start of a fight back from... Wow, that is huge, and a crack of the bat adds to our stat tournament.
It's gonna be kind as far as the rate is concerned, and they need not just one huge over to just kind of get into things. They need many of them. They need a...
Goes full. That's good. Very good from Berger. It's something that actually bowled a few excellent Yorkers earlier on today. And he goes back, pace on.
Let's come out of the over. You go for a couple of sixes early on, and then you kind of...
Just a little push out into the offside. The LA Knight Riders through. Maybe they can just continue with some sort of fortune against this team.
It's a real...
Shafane Rutherford tonight as well, the third time he's got him in T20s. So he has had success. His last ball. Just play him out. His last ball. End his spell. Get it through. And that's excellent from Noor Ahmed. His 4 overs, 2 for 27, 104 for 6.